At least I think I know what you're talking about. I could be totally wrong.
Vicious. Yeah, Vicious. Yeah, I said Vicious. Yeah, you must not have heard me. Okay, we have our first match.
Yeah.
Or wait, no? Wait.
We're
okay,
into it.
There we go.
Yeah, we do. We got, looks like we're going to have H2 versus Kilts. And so Jamie, Ken. This is a matchup that we've actually seen quite a bit of because Jamie fans are everywhere. They love this character. And Ken is probably one of the cooler characters in the game at the moment. So let's see. Already some good stuff coming out here.
All right, there's the knockdown. Trying to finish with that low forward, no such luck. And now the roundhouse from Ken. And automatically leveling up that drink. Oh, here it is. He didn't react. Look at all the damage. And that's going to close out the round.
Yeah, the drink is so important to start leveling up, right? At level 1, you gain access to the dive kick, which can completely change, you know, the gameplay in terms of how you operate around your opponent. But Ken, you know, he's pretty fast. Like, he's got a lot of approach options, and it can be difficult to just, you know, drink it neutral. You gotta wait to get that combo off first.
Yeah, as I played yesterday, I found it was really hard to deal with Ken's range, and I think just Shoto range in general, like low forward. You know, a lot of people in Street Fighter V complained about low forward range on Shotos. That is not the case in this game. Their low forwards reach, you know, a third of the screen. It's hella good.
And they're pretty bananas. And there we see the drive impact right into the wall. Gets the connection right into the level 3. This isn't this critical art, just level 3, but he still does a chunk of damage.
Yep, he gets a follow-up off of it, an extra, Jesus, almost 20%. There's the knockdown. What's the setup going to be? Forward throw. He's got to watch out for that drive impact.
Yeah, the wall's there. Trying to use the drive impact to get out of the corner. I respect it, but it's so risky because if you do it at a point where your opponent can react and counter with their own drive impact, then you're just going right back into that wall and you're getting stunned.
Right.
Well, not stunned necessarily, but crumples. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay, we're into game number 2 here. Again, fishing with that stand roundhouse. Stand fierce didn't connect. No drive impact off of that. Or drive rush, excuse me. I really like that from Jamie, taking the opportunity to drink in neutral there.
I mean, already up to 2 stacks. That is huge. Already at 3. Wait a minute, we're about to power up in just a second. Goes for the 4. Super Saiyan.
The hair is unleashed. The shackles are off. Okay, there's the knockdown.
Hair tie.
Yeah, no, he's like Samson.
Yeah, really? Oh, there it is. I said we haven't seen that much parry yet, but it's still early too.
Oh. Yep, that crouching medium kick seals the deal. Another round on the board for squared 2.
This is set point now here from the squared. Going to be looking to, you know, close this out relatively quick. They want to move on into the next round. They don't want to have to play against Ken, right? They've been playing against Ken for 7 years now. Actually, potentially even longer. This character is from the beginning, so he could have had 30 years of Ken practice.
One of 3 characters that has been present in every Street Fighter game. All right, there's the knockdown. Both relatively even on drive gauge. Oh, but man, big knockdown here. This is going to go into level 3. I think he's dead. He should be able to kill with the follow-up. Hit him with the old school move, and there it is. MC squared. Yep, that's 2 games straight. It's blown wide open in regards to like cross-pollination between different communities. It's really exciting.
Yep. Here we go. Right into the next match. Luke versus Ken. I think we're going to see a lot of Ken today. You know, I said that I wasn't a huge fan of his normals, but the character is pretty strong, I should say, excuse me. But Luke still has a lot of the same strengths from Street Fighter V, but obviously in a different engine. He's going to operate differently, and he's pretty fun to watch.
Now, we saw it a little bit early on, and I think so. That's kind of the knowledge check for this game. Is we saw it's Vicious. We saw Vicious using the Jinrai kicks in like block strings mid-screen. I think that's going to be, like I said, the knowledge check. How do you deal with that? Because there are ways to get out of it, but if you haven't studied it or ran into it, it's really tough.
Yeah, I mean, the data in this game, you know, it is available, technically. You can hop into, you know, training mode while waiting for a cab play. and you can check out the frames yourself, or you can head on over. I know there's a couple Excel sheets, like Matosh Lee has one for Street Fighter 6, and outside of parry, they didn't make any frame adjustments to this game. So the parry and the perfect parry is different, but outside of that, exactly the same as Beta 1.
Oh man, does not get the pickup off of the overdrive air Tatsu. Vicious finds himself at a pretty big life depth here. Is he dead? I think he's dead. This is gonna do a grip again.
Level
similarly,
3,
and only 50% scaling. Yeah, he's super dead.
Yeah,
all right, Indigo
the
taking
level 3s in this game. The level 3s in this game do quite a grip of damage, especially when you get to that cinematic version and add in that critical art. Like, it is sometimes surprising how much damage comes out. But it's great to see, because it adds to a lot of will it kill moments, especially the way the UI operates within a CA in this game. It doesn't quite, it hides it, right? That last pixel will always be there until like the last frame of the animation.
Oh man, big dunk with that jump heavy punch. Gets frame trapped there, and there is the drive impact.
Yeah, but you saw exactly what you were just talking about, Mustaflis, with that Jinrai kick mid-screen, right? Like, even though you blocked most of it, you still got to guess high, low, mid. But here comes Vicious, getting trapped, taking the P1 corner.
Okay, he goes off with a drive rush, too, getting all that frame advantage. Oh, man, if he had the Jinrai loops, he was dead. But he gets the forward throw anyways, and there's a round on the board for Vicious.
Yeah, you know, took a minute to warm up, but it's still early, especially if he's, you know, in his West Coast location. You know, it's 3 hours behind us here on the East Coast. He's looking at not even noon yet. Oh, DDT right in the grill. But we still got OD uppercuts.
Yeah, a ton of damage there. That is something Ken is not lacking. His damage output is pretty good. It's not the highest in the game, but it's definitely there.
No, I mean, it always looks like it links together too, right? Like he can pretty much always get a sequence. We saw there that was the medium kick target combo. That one ends right there, but you're actually dead again.
Woo! Indigo has really utilized his critical art gauge well, or super art gauge well. He's used it in these really clutch moments where it's like he knows it's gonna kill. It's not just to try and get a life lead; it's to close out the round.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be super interested to see how the players, you know, manage their drive gauge, right? Needed one more touch for the armor, but we still got the level 1 here coming out from Indigo.
Sheesh, what a grip! A
no
30%.
Yeah,
that's another thing. There's a very clear interest for resetting back to neutral in this game. Now, it's not the offensive blender that Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 4 was.
Yep. And now that we see our first interaction with Burnout State coming through here, Vicious has to be so careful right now. You can even see Indigo kind of trying to set up for a potential wall stun. But we are going to get... Actually, we're not going to get anything. Oh, didn't get all the juice. Now we got the drive gauge back, but the air-to-air from Indigo going to close out the set.
To see Jamie ripping out the throat of this poor girl, all in the name of being a b-boy. You know, look at him showing off here. And you know what's funny? They talked about that. They specifically said it's not booze he's drinking. It's some special drink. What do you think he's got in there? Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid? Maybe not. Maybe some liquid H2O.
Yeah.
You know, some nice agua. Honestly, that's all you really need, chat. Is just water on water on water. If you want to lead a healthy, wealthy life, just drink water. I wish after 4 drinks of water though my hair did that. That'd be so cool.
Dude, right? and you got a nice tan. Oh, the second hit didn't crumple. Yeah, it ate all of that. And look at this damage. Decided to save it. I respect it. You don't need the level 2. It wouldn't have killed. He's got a lot of drive gauge though. Ooh.
Yeah, Zap's still able to cash out right at the end there, taking full advantage of that drive rush to go low. And that is going to be so great to see the evolution of that situation, right? Like, it's pretty easy to see an evolution for drive impact, right?
Yeah.
Like, using it in neutral to beat normals, using it against the wall to get stun, like, jumping over it, like, that all seems pretty straightforward. But seeing players be able to express themselves and utilize different versions of, you know, drive rush and parry rush even, that's where the real expression's going to come through. And I mean, yeah, see? Easy enough for drive impact.
Right, put him to the corner, get the knockdown with the heavy Tatsu. Alright, and now Zeph just applying the safe pressure to control the corner. Now here, there we go. We see him react to the drive rush there, get the 4th throw, and that's another grip of damage. And oh man, I don't think he's dead.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I know
no.
what he was going for, actually. It completely costs him the round. But yeah, you'll notice, chat, how much of the drive gauge he took from Kimberly by hitting her with that drive impact. And I don't know if it was intentional that he went that way, because he was definitely going for the stun, right? The actual wall stun. But because the second drive impact didn't crumple, it didn't, you know, give a free shot into the wall.
Right.
So what is up? DelzonFire subscribing with the Prime. Thank you so much, my guy.
Oh yeah, thank you, Delz. Hope you're doing great. I think I saw you were entered in the bracket today. Maybe.
Delzon would be fun to watch, actually. You know,
Yeah, oh dude, with
and
him
his
with
Ryu
this
player.
Ryu has so much sauce in this game. Alright, there's the overdrive uppercut, another drink. We are at level 2, not quite at level 3. Or no, I'm sorry, I think I had my thing on the wrong side.
We're gonna have quite a life lead coming in here for Hwani. But Jamie with the CA could honestly bring it back. We're actually gonna get the level up here, gets the knockdown as well.
Oh, that's dead. Yep, that drive rush combo. Being able to extend that, being able to get extra damage, extra corner carry, extra Oki. Such an important thing in a game like this. I really, but it also, you can charge it up with electricity and then it can like go towards them like it's mini Faust. It's crazy. MC
Honestly,
squared
it looks
versus
better than Mini
LPN.
Faust.
Yeah.
So LPN, if I remember correctly, did play in Beta 1. So they'll be coming in with a little bit of practice behind them, and obviously still a Street Fighter 5 competitor. So we'll still see how they can operate in this system as well.
Earlier, I talked about the people who like pick up on games fast, you know, them having kind of a natural advantage. LPN is one of those people. He's been that way in Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and I'm sure it's the case in Street Fighter 6. He just gets fighting games at that level, and look at that whiff punish already. Forced to drive uppercut is MC squared. But he's still in a big life deficit.
I was actually really impressed that the MC squared had the read there, that they were able to DP out of that sequence. / LPN also going for the restand there.
Yeah. Man, that's such a hard spot to find yourself in. If you are in burnout when Jamie's already at level 2 or level 3, and he's got all those multi-hitting moves that you can't get through, and you don't have meter to get through it, you have to deal with the drive impact. Yeesh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Bro, this is so much damage.
And this, just the regular level 3 version still chunks. I mean, look at that. It sends MC squared down into that CA territory, so the comeback could happen, but man, where do you start?
Oh, he bet it all. Uh-oh, he's about to go into burnout. Okay, I think I would have preferred he actually go in, but
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not entirely sure that the heavy kick punish counter into drive impact was the best usage of opportunity there.
Yeah. Catching him out of the air, both trading low forwards from that range. The stand light kick just to check the forward advancing. But LPN does find his way in and is trying to push MC squared towards the corner.
Yeah, already these whiff punishes from LPN have been bananas. And yeah, don't let him DP out, don't let him go to the air, and here we go.
There it is. LPN proving what I talked about. He is an early adopter. He gets on these games so fast. He picks them up. He knows how to break down system mechanics, and he takes that first game pretty convincingly.
Yep. Nice throw escape there. We haven't seen too much fireball games yet today, but we also haven't really seen... Actually, half our matches have had a fireball in it, but regardless, I feel like in this game, they're not as utilized because of the parry, right? At least in Beta 1, it was crazy easy to perfect parry fireballs and just kind of negate them from the game entirely.
Sure, sure. And on top of that, too, you do also have to be wary of drive impact. You know, if you're throwing it from the wrong range, they can react. But talk about drive impact. Getting the counter there, going for the overheat. He is just out of range, but uppercuts him for his troubles. That's dead.
Oh, we actually got the punish counter, not the splat. And either way, plenty of damage in the tank. Set point now for LPN.
Yeah, he's sitting pretty. He's shown with his shoes off, not overextending. Goes for a parry, but no such luck. Ooh, oh, just out of range for the follow-up.
Nice air-to-air, though. Gives him time to get that set. That was from so far away.
Yeah. Oh,
that's that level 1 dive kick. Yeah. Again, from so far away, that is a Ken special, chat. That is not something you can do with another character, and it's all because of his run. He carried it back in from previous titles, and I thought he was going to die, actually.
Yeah. Oh, the parry. Oh, look at that. And he didn't need much. That was such a good utilization. Now, we do know that parry does scale your succeeding follow-up combo a lot. It doesn't do... I think he's going to be a popular character. I think he's pretty strong. And more importantly, he's like... The Shoto archetype is Street Fighter. That's what people know of Street Fighter. You know, you throw a fireball, you uppercut, you tatsu. It's real easy to get into. You don't need to necessarily bog yourself down in the minutia of all these new game mechanics.
I will say that because the mid-round is so fast in this title compared to previous ones, the fast-forward banding goes quite far, actually.
Yeah.
We're halfway through round 2, it looks like.
That's a really interesting point. I'd never thought of it like that, but you are absolutely correct.
Oh, nice interrupt there. Gets the counter hit. Jumps down for the counter hit as well. Critical art now available for Taxto, but oh, you gotta be reaching.
He dropped it, but gets caught with the stand medium kick anyways. Taxto takes that first round.
Taxto, pretty good stuff. You know, pretty in control for a lot of that round. And we'll have to see how SuperKamiCuby can adjust. Super deep CrossCut. Love to see that.
Yeah, crosscuts are something I haven't seen quite as prevalent when either I have been playing or watching people play. I've heard that they're harder to do in this game.
I was definitely having some input difficulty, but I also know they cleaned it up for Beta 2. So it should be a bit easier to operate most characters, I believe. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I actually didn't know. That's good to hear. Oh man, a good grip of damage. Are we gonna see the gym? Nope, not quite loops. But he's getting a little bit of damage. More importantly, keeping that corner position is Taxto. Can he close out this round and take the first game?
Has quite a bit of a lead here, but both characters fully stocked on Drive Rush. Big damage here. Doesn't close out with a level 1 though. That'll be enough.
Yep. SuperKamiCuby taking that round.
Yeah, nice little recovery too, right? Like sometimes after game 1 that doesn't quite go your way, you can start feeling a little, wow, that was super nice.
Oh man, put him into the corner. Yep, that run Tatsu stays in front. That is one of the changes for Street Fighter 6. Now we're back to this fireball game. Playing in the mid-range. I like that. Just getting him a little bit closer to the corner. You didn't get anything off of it, but, you know, you win neutral in that interaction, even if you don't get a knockdown.
Oh, right into the level 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow. That did a grip.
I am surprised. Fight coming into this final round. It is set point here for SuperKamiCuby. I think. That's what it says. Were they the ones who won game 1?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, the EX Dragon Lash kick does not land its mark and is able to get punished. Ooh, this is going to do a lot. Oh, he was able to block.
I didn't know that was a safe jump. That's incredible, chat. It's a nice little wake-up jab out of the corner, and that's that crouching medium kick you talked about earlier, Mustaphalis. That is bananas range. You can clip pretty much anybody with it.
Yeah, and with access to Drive Rush, that means you get so much. Didn't have anything to cancel it into, but he's in a great spot here. SuperKamiCuby trying to close it out, but gets caught reaching.
Yeah, and the burnout state makes it a lot harder to operate how you normally would in terms of how you play the game. Kick, like he'll donkey kick you across the screen.
Yeah. And guess what? If he spends the EX meter for a little bit extra damage in a wall bounce, he still gets to go into super afterwards.
Oh, but we got the crush. Vicious coming out strong. Does not want to go out of today's tournament just yet.
That forward roundhouse. Keeping him in check with the stand light kick, and now Delzon going to the fireballs, trying to gain a little bit of ground here. And a super important thing to note, chat, this is not like older Street Fighter titles. You don't take chip damage unless you're in burnout state. So throwing fireballs from full screen and your opponent blocking it does not hurt them.
No, I mean, it does offer up the potential parry for them to take advantage of, but again, they specifically changed how fireballs interact with parry in this patch, well, patch beta. So you do have to be a little bit more careful, but you can still do it. There's no downside, other than potentially getting jumped in on, which is a pretty significant downside, and look at that! Oh, that hurt box was so deep! Oh, and Delzon swinging.
Oh man, look at the damage here. A grip. The next hit will absolutely kill.
Oh yeah, especially with that level 3 on deck. You gotta be so careful here as Delzon, especially when you're back against the wall. Like, even though Vicious is playing it safe, and yeah, that's not safe. That is negative on block. It is so scary, and you can't drive rush it to make it safe. So don't do that, chat. Counter hit. One thing to note, Mustaflis, Delzon does not have CA. So even if we should get the level 3 here, yeah. I was gonna say, so even if they get the hit, you still gotta cancel it to just regular level 3, not CA.
Yeah, right. But it doesn't even matter. Vicious landing his own level 3 super art, and he takes the first game. The real big turning point there was that safe jump against the overdrive DP. Delzon bet it all when he was in the corner and took so much damage because of it. That's a tell to Vicious, right? Vicious knows that he's gonna be a little antsy on his wake up.
I mean, anybody that watched, online local Casa like these last couple of years, you know that Delzon kind of plays like an animal sometimes, and will just, put that into people's minds that they will DP on wake up every time, because it starts getting in the back of your opponent's head, and then they start, maybe mistiming a meaty or just not doing anything on knockdown, and so you can take advantage of that, different operation. Oh no.
Oh man, big drive impact. He misses the Jinrai kick, but he's still in such a good spot here.
Oh, next touch.
How's this gonna end?
Definitely a guess for game type situation. Oh no, Delzon. Oh, drops it, but all right, we looped back into ourselves. Set point now for Vicious.
This would be a quick 2-0. Vicious seems very comfortable. He doesn't feel like he has to overextend at all. He's not really taking any big reads. Oh my gosh, right? I mean, that was a real whip comment. Like, the recovery on that is crazy, but man, a big drive impact combo there for Delzon.
That jump in again working out so well for Vicious. Yeah, and I think, man, that's so grimy, because it all 100% looks like he should be going to the other side, but Vicious went second, and that, wasn't enough. He dropped the combo, but all right, he picks it back up. No, he doesn't. All right, come on. Okay. Who's going to close it out? I actually don't know.
Honestly, if Delzon gets the right hit, he wins. If he gets the right hit, he can absolutely kill, but Vicious says no, that down jab does it. He takes it 2-0, eliminating Delzon from the bracket.
Drive impact. Let's add the drive gauge in general to see how this shakes things up. And that's what I'm most curious about in Street Fighter 6. Who's going to embrace the new mechanics and grow?
Yeah, and so this is the first Guile that we've seen here on the Casa Bunch channel today. And there are arguments to say that this is the best character in the game at the moment.
Honestly, I don't blame them, because look at this. You're talking about, with the advent of the drive gauge, like you have your drive rush and impact to just supplement already a really strong defensive game from Guile, but then look at this. Drive rush finisher? Come on.
It is bananas. And I mean, we're seeing Graham Wolfe, somebody that Bunch has told me is even older than Arturo Sanchez. And to see them come out in a new title and already be putting the work onto DiegoV of Casa fame, like, that is awesome to see.
You know what? A great follow-up after that drive impact from DiegoV. full screen, trying to zone out here. Low drive gauge here for Wolfe, so probably going to try to press the offensive for your Daigo here.
Oh, but
there
that
it
wall
is,
crush
right
come
there.
through. Oh no! That would have given you burnout state. That would have given you the advantage. And instead, it is game 1 going to Graham Wolfe.
Yeah, still a little bit of work after that interaction as well from Daigo, right? Of course, he had that wall splat. It's the follow-up, and you got to get these confirms. Beta time, though, you know? We're not as 100% clean as we could be if we had the full time in the game. Great, perfect parry here!
Yep. Now has the timing down on that drive rush knee. Oh, but still got a flash kick. Still got to worry about it. Yeah, the parry interaction now with parries. Projectile.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh,
he's getting... He had that confirmed, but not the other one? You kidding me?
Hey, it's all right. We got a style. Alpha. Okay.
Oh,
beautiful confirm. One more touch is what we're looking for here. Good throw.
So, DiegoV, I know you said you were absent from Street 5-0, but DiegoV, you know, from Long Island, just an absolute killer on Ken. You know, we used to call him the epitome of the online Ken, but then in Street 5, he always had this insane fireball game to back it up on top of it. So
really, that's interesting for a Street Fighter 5 kind of particular.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to work here because it's Guile, obviously.
Right.
But to have that potential is still meaningful.
Oh my god.
Oh, he went second. He went second.
Yep. And look, that's what I was talking about earlier. Embracing the new mechanics around drive gauge is going to be so important to determine where your success rate is going to be in this game. Yo, immediate confirm into super.
Yeah,
of course.
Called up the ATM. The courier just says, I need my money. I need it now. Here we go. Holding that parry button.
The vault was overflowing. The vault was overflowing with cash. We had to spend it. Oh my god.
No. Is that enough to kill? Almost. Sets up the meaty.
I wonder if we did like another EX after. Probably could have wrapped that up. But you have the gauge to do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Would you be able to back-to-back EX flash? That'd be ridiculous if Guile could.
No.
I hate Luke so much. What a phenomenal character, though. I love.
He's
that's
so
the thing.
cool.
They made this character so well. I hate Luke. Good job, Capcom, on this character. I don't mean it in a negative way. You just built this character so well for me to hate.
But it's so funny because the snippets of lore we got, he's supposed to be a super cool dude.
Oh no, he's a complete jerk. Like, of course, he thinks he's cool. He's not. No one likes this guy for real.
Oh no.
Oh!
Okay. Spin kick going into burnout. Still winning the round though.
LPN.
Oh, nice. Got some EX dynamite punches.
Oh, no whip punish on the crouching medium. There we go.
Rival.
Nice trap rush confirmed.
Rival is tearing through their drive meter, honestly. And that's a wall crush. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Gets the knockdown.
I love
Nice
that
throw
Ken
tech,
just picked
actually.
a packy sack for Street Fighter 6. That's what Ken does on his breaks at the construction yard. Just gets a circle of hacky sack going like he did in college. You wouldn't know
He's
anything
got a lot
about
of
that, would
time
you,
on his
Doc?
hands
You
now.
play
It's
stack?
okay. No, I wouldn't know either. But burnout state. So you do actually get chip damaged now as the burnout state. So you do have to be slightly more careful around these fireballs.
Oh yeah.
And there is chip kill. I just can't remember offhand the requirement for it. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's
We're
really
back.
terrifying considering how strong
no.
Sandblaster is. Oh. Yeah. Like the Sandblaster in neutral is definitely going to be terrifying to go up against in a burnout state because of, one, the speed that it comes out, and two, just how safe in a situation that Luke is for it. Russian.
Yeah, and it's difficult, I think, for Ken to challenge Fireball game-wise. It just seems so much slower. I don't know if it actually is frame data-wise, but it like visually seems like the Hadouken comes out significantly slower. But
Right.
Luke still has great normals in neutral too.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the counterplay here if you're the Ken player, right? If just you're trying to use Ken's phenomenal buttons. I mean, phenomenal in this game.
And we see him trying to play the slow approach. Yo, too slow, Rival. Gotta be faster than that.
Good drive rush confirmed after the punish, too. One more interaction will do it, though.
Oh, you
We got
reach.
Jimmy Wibby
He
still here in
teaches.
Street Fighter 6, y'all.
And that is such a great button starter there for Ken. So busting out OD DP. Checks the drive rush with the crouch jab though.
Okay. Ooh,
There it
another
is, the
shimmy
same
here,
sequence.
but from a rival. Oh my god, impact into the wall, plenty of meter. Oh,
Not gonna get the knockdown though. Or it doesn't get the knockdown, doesn't get the kill though. But look at that trade. And the crouch jab challenge finally coming through for rival. Set point for them now. And I know it says winners at the top chat, but this is loser's side. So we will be seeing the end of one of these players here tonight.
no, actually, this is winners. This will qualify to top 16 winners.
I was told we only had loser side matches.
I got the bracket. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not updated, but I'm looking at LPN, a rival on winner's side in this bracket right now.
That could be my bad chat,
Impact.
but I am. That's gonna hurt. Oh, but he's in burnout. They're both in burnout state. Actually, this is just level 3 chat, not a critical art. So still alive. The pixel remaining. Gets the hard knockdown as well, but not really a lot of Oki in this game. But look at that fireball.
Exhausted, so they're gonna just battle it out with fire. Oh my god! You hate to see it.
That was winner's side chat. That was winner's side top 32. All right. So that's my
Cloth here, just like, look, I don't like the charge and stuff. But the way they've implemented charge in more modern games as well, it seems like a much faster style.
Yes.
You know, it's very interesting. You know, modern controls aside, right? Like, if you are just playing straight up classic controls, it's very interesting how much faster Guile is in this game and other charge characters of the like.
All right, so I missed the step, and we're actually seeing a match here between Zaferino and ElderGoose.
Yes, so that's
Zaferino,
gonna be
the
winner's
Jamie
semi
player.
side here.
It's a good thing I brought him up then, because
Yes.
here we are.
Absolutely nice. ElderGoose with the Kimberly finisher.
Yeah, so Kimberly players apparently have a lot of tech. And
Yeah, I've been
I guess
seeing it on the
there's
Twitterverse out here.
Yeah, I guess there's like a Kimberly Discord that people are just grinding in. So the character apparently has some really good stuff. I want to see how they've figured out how to use her paint cans. Because to me, they seem like too slow, but that was a great drive impact for the wall bounce.
Yeah, this is where it gets really scary with the implementation of drive impact, right? Once you get back into a corner, you can't just block for free anymore. You really have to be careful on your defensive situations and your options there as well, because that adds to the stress level. Like, oh my god, I had the wall behind me. If I block this drive impact,
Oh, that was tricky.
that opens me up. That was actually really sick there for ElderGoose.
That was really nice, being able to get the hop out of the corner too. And that button is insane. We've seen that so often. And this is tragic because ElderGoose is like 1 pixel away from having the CA, which would have done even more damage here. But they do set themselves up, gets the meaty, and takes game 1.
That was really good there from ElderGoose to get the wrap up too. And of course applying that super as well. If I remember correctly, doesn't that give her a little bit of a boost with the sound waves around her?
Yep. Movement speed boost, and I think a slight damage boost now that I think about it. But yeah, it basically adds an install property if your opponent survives.
Yes. Hey, ooh, good trades here. The neutral game is really strong. Zaferino poking out with more lows and catching ElderGoose in some of these farther reaching normals. Nice confirm into the drive rush.
I mean, look at Zaferino, already up to 3 drinks, though. So they're 1 away from being able to unlock that super stay in state, but they are just throwing out heavy buttons right now.
Yeah. ElderGoose
Burn
really
out.
trying to lock things down. Has 2 paint cans set up, but like you said, I don't think we're going to see too many of that come out. Both about to be exhausted. Zaferino just hit it.
Full burnout state still activates, though. Going to be able to have their drive gauge back first, too, which is pretty impactful. It means that they'll gain access to drive impact. They'll gain access to their OD moves, and they don't need either of those to close out the round.
Yeah, that's a big, scary situation when you get Jamie loaded up on the Red Bull, ready to rock.
I mean, this is a matchup that, we've already seen. He can kind of drink for free when they're full screen. That's going to be big punishable. Gets the punish counter. But level 1 is so important because it unlocks that dive kick for Jamie.
Yeah. And that's a really unfortunate situation. ElderGoose trying to get the cross up on the Tatsu there. It went sky high. Double drop,
Burnout
a little bit too far away. Nice punish from Zaferino.
Didn't opt for the 4th drink, though. Probably going to take it after this one? No, still doesn't, actually.
I feel like we're pressing offensive because of the exhaust state. Let's build up a lot of this chip damage here. I'm in control of the offense right now, and only this reversal really kind of turned the tide for ElderGoose.
Forward throw, both players now pretty much even. Next touch should kill for either one of them. Goes for the tricky teleport. Oh, we're reaching?
No.
Not enough.
Yeah, whip throws are mad punishable now in this one, right? Like, this is like, I forgot what they called it out on as how many frames it took to just get a punish on there, but you can make a sandwich and come back and still hurt the opponent.
And the punish counter that you can get is just brutal. Like, even if all you punish with as a punish counter is throw, you're doing a grip of damage. And it's so easy a lot of the time. But if you got a full punish combo, bro, you are making them hurt.
Oh, see,
the knockdown.
Nice sweep, yeah.
And you can still see the music notes above Kimberly's head, implying that she's still in that install state. So,
yeah, it's really nice that it carries over too, and the visual to tell you when the timer's about to run out on it. Like, it's very apparent.
Kimberly.
Not apparent enough though for Zaferinos. They are gonna fall 2-0 here to ElderGoose, who will be moving on into the top 16. Winner a little bit of the face cam rigs there, chat. It's another one of those nice little touches that Capcom's added to the game that just adds some silliness to it, adds some expression of self. But here we are, still top 32 winners. PhonTheLegend going up against SuperKamiCuby, who we saw earlier take it in a 1st-2.
Okay. I got that max range on the roundhouse here, but sweet punish here from Phon.
Ooh, nice adjustment of the air travel time with that Tatsu.
Yeah, that was a really good confirm right there from SuperKami. All right, rush. Oh, you whip in!
Are you dead? Oh, we don't have those.
Oh, no.
All right. Guess the tech, but look at these drive meters. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I think we're trying to save that meter for the next round here. Felt very confident in that corner situation.
Yeah, Ken is kind of a bully in the corner still. You know, we got used to a lot of that in Street Fighter V as well as some previous titles, but the same still could be said today. And as we've seen chat talking about a little bit, there are those Jinrai kick loops, which are going to be interesting to see if we see anybody truly bust those out. But I don't know if anybody quite has the practice yet.
Yeah, it's been really cool. Look, I love this far medium kick here from Kimberly right now. It's such a great poke, and of course you do see Super trying to navigate around it with the low medium, just to counter poke here, but still it seems like Kim is coming out on top for each one. But off to exhaustion, let's spend it all, be a grip. We're not gonna get it kill.
Yep.
No, we're not. We're
not
we're
quite.
Good,
but oh no, you cornered yourself in burnout state. Oh, that is not great.
Oh,
but
good block on the cross up. Nice confirm with the light K counter hit.
Woo! Yeah, throws out the standing medium kick right there as well. But man, that was a little scary. But no, we actually saw Mustafi's and I talked about that super there earlier because we were trying to figure out who had options after the level 3 supers because it, for the most part, is just Jamie, right, in their cinematic version. Right. But as we saw there, Ken actually didn't do the cinematic version because of the spacing. So you do get a regular Dragon Punch follow-up afterwards.
Yeah, that's going to be something very interesting to experiment around throughout the life of the game, if it remains post-beta as well. Nice DP on the opposite side there from Super.
Nice counter hit, wake up with the crouch jab though. Able to confirm it with that drive rush.
Yeah, that's a really good option to just swap for the side right there. You're close to the east side of the screen. Take advantage of your position. Oh, slide on into the DMs, but no full punish there. Just enough to send the message.
That actually hit from so far away too. But back to this mid-screen neutral. Both of them just sticking out those medium kicks, just trying to get a clip.
Nice. Ooh. We take those.
Yeah. The trades in this game, I feel like there's a lot of trades in this game. Like, I don't know if it's just the way that the interaction works, but there's no priority system either. So it's not like you're going to have a medium just outright beat a light. Like, they are going to trade if that's how the game says it should happen.
Yeah, that I do like that feature in this game. If you have like a hurt box hit out at the same time, it's not about strength. I'm kind of mixed on that one, right? Because I do like the idea, but then you have situations in Street Fighter V where you have a lot of fishing for roundhouse or Pearsons, right? So it's just different strokes for different folks.
Yep. So we are gonna get the critical art here, which ends in a little bit of paint on the floor, but gotta keep it strong and not gonna be enough.
Yeah, just real quick on those trade situations too. Like I think about, you know,
That's a delicious pizza, by the way. It would actually be me. So,
no.
bro, we got a Kimberly Mirror Zero. Stop it with your pizza hate. We got Fun versus JonyFraze, and this is the first Kimberly Mirror we've seen.
I thought you were about to say fun versus no fun. Oh my god. But yeah, oh no. Nice run here for PhonTheLegend. Got the walls left. No follow-up after.
Oh, punish counter. Trays it right back with another one of their own.
Nice. That's such a good aim here. Oh, caught with the drive rush here. But look, counter got the exhaustion state on Johnny here. Hatsu to wrap up the round. PhonTheLegend taking it.
Oh, and there we go. Round start. Slide again. Oh, that was so grimy. Oh. And for the last second, you could see all those numbers on the screen. That is the live frame data, chat. So, I think it was a misinput.
I think that's such a cool feature. Like,
oh, that's it.
Nothing went off to the wayside here and trying to teach people how to get into it if they want to get into advanced levels of fighting games in particular, and Street Fighter 6 more specifically. Because like having that live data is so helpful when you're watching. Like, okay, well, here's where I can punish, here's how safe that is, and how they set up training mode as well to know when your opportunity to cancel window is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, the training mode is awesome in every way. And here it is. You get that buff. That install is active. I looked it up, Zero. It is an 11% damage boost on everything. Everything, including universal mechanics.
Doesn't need it. Don't do this. Wait.
And it lasts until the end of the game.
Oh my god. Okay, I thought that it was going to run out, and no, that's so then why
that's
not
just
go
there
for
forever.
That install? That should be your combo ender. Make sure you get that install.
Yeah, it is truly the Bardock of enders. Oh.
Out here bringing on full screen. Ooh, no punish off the drive rush. Well, we slide on in EX style.
Yeah, Dark Light's right. The regular damage that she has isn't amazing, but I don't know. I think Zero's right. 11% that lasts forever. That might get changed. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes, but it's because like there's too many gamers, and what's
too many of you.
There haven't, to my knowledge, really been any server issues for the beta.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about it. Here's Chun-li.
Finally, PortaJon out here with a Chun-li. And I tell you, look, Just a Kid played 12 hours of Street Fighter 6 yesterday. 12 hours straight of playing Street Fighter. And y'all in Diamond and Master rank, y'all been playing all day. I need you to take a nap or at least drink some water. Don't drink, put the Red Bull down for a minute, please.
Oh
With the
my,
furry kicks
PortaJon.
here. PortaJon is running it on Daigo right now.
PortaJon is just cooking with this Chun-li. And I'll be honest, this is a character.
Oh my god!
I didn't see this character at all in Beta 1 either. Oh. That's DiegoV. They are the epitome of online Ken player. They will dash up DP on your own wake up.
There. You threw a fireball, dash up DP.
Alright. Chat, that was one throw. Like, if you don't know the punish to something, just throw them. It will do enough damage, trust me. Like, the punish counter in this game is kind of crazy. Yo, what's up, JonyFraze? Thank you for the raid, my guy. Great tournament. Go out, as always.
Parries the light, but gets thrown for the trouble. Oh my god, you're stuck up there. Where do you think you're going to go?
I'm surprised we got the cinematic. I thought it was going to be too high.
But I disagree with spending 3 bar on that, though. That's only a round.
Yeah.
Like,
and
Porta has a CA available.
Yeah, you do have access to the level 1s and level 2s as well. So I don't think the level 2 I don't think would have worked because it's his It's the old one, the one that beat that lost Jaewong, or beat Jaewong, excuse me. Oh my God, perfect parry.
Beautiful punish there. A parry right back at you here from Diego.
Air to air, and the record skip right as the air to air came out too.
I love the music in this game. Look at this. Nice follow up here. Goes for the super.
It's a side swap anyway, but like, look at that. There's no Oki even on a hard knockdown. You got to work all the way yourself back in.
Nice.
Oh, you're living.
The double dash here, but no throw confirmed. Spending on EX. Diego wants to close it, but PortaJon just needs a touch. You see, oh my God.
And there's no chip damage while not in burnout either, chat. So keep that in mind. So even if your opponent's on that magic pixel and you're just trying to prevent a run back, like, you can throw fireballs to your heart's content. They have to block them, and there's nothing, you know, that's going to change that until you can get them into that burnout state.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point, Lestat. I completely forgot about that. It's not multiple press for your DP. Like, it's just the input itself. You might get that negative edge, which you can turn off negative edge in this game. So if you're upset about negative edge, y'all, this is the time.
Yeah, that's true. That actually, I don't remember if that was in beta 1, but yeah, it's definitely in beta 2. Oh man, this fireball game from PortaJon is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, and what's scarier too is that Daigo had these parries set up here, but Kikoken does not go that far. So unfortunately, we had to waste that drive meter to do it.
Oh, didn't quite get the full link on that jump in either. Hit the button too early, and KO coming out. PortaJon taking the first round.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, wow.
Caught whiffing. That was a big reach. PortaJon said, take my hand, and Daigo said, much obliged.
Able to jump out of the corner though, and it's going to get a massive punish off of that whiff DP. Spends a little bit of drive meter. Goes to the full combo.
We're jabbing? We just press it. The audacity of Daigo in a corner to be pressing. Light.
Level 3? All right, here we go.
That was what anime tonight coming out. I almost said 2 LP.
Oh man, the 2 L's coming out, chat. Actually, we have seen 2 L's because both players have gone down 1 so far.
Exactly. 1 all here.
Jan, it's okay. He's not from this world. It's okay. let Zero rock. Oh man, we got the EX bird kicks. It's crazy you get a pickup after that too. Like, as a move that was very much used as a reversal in 5, being able to combo into it afterwards is kind of crazy to see.
Ooh. Again? Yo, do we have answers for this? You went for drive impact. Hold on.
Oh wow. Other side, too many jabs to deal with. Spends the last of their drive meter.
All right, you really got to make this count here. Starting to chip away. Plays Kikoken and interrupt the dash up.
Wow. Just sticking with that projectile game. Does Chun have a projectile game?
Oh, of course, of course. Defensively?
What is that?
Oh, whiff.
No punish on the whiff
though.
throw. Look at
You
this.
gotta be
We got
so
good
careful with
stuff.
cross heavy, or forward heavy rather.
It's a knockdown, but you're too slow. And chat, I mean, look at some of these numbers. Keep this in mind next time you're trying to push these buttons.
Taking notes right now.
I actually don't know what knocks Chun down there.
That's a solid confirm here from PortaJon.
Into the CA, that has to be enough. Actually, this is only level 3, but still. Yeah. And that is 2-1 in favor of PortaJon, taking it over DiegoV.
PortaJon out here too, because
It's
where else are
so
we pulling
easily
data from?
accessible too,
Yeah.
right? Like, we're not in the arcade era anymore. You have a supercomputer in your pocket.
Yeah.
You can just go to the FATS app and check the data on something you're confused about. But what isn't confusing is we got the 80s Bully versus Tactix on stream, Luke versus Kimberly. And yeah, that is That is not real, chat. That is
Oh
not
my
a
God.
good change. Oh,
80s
that's
bully
something
up
we haven't
against-
seen yet. That was the
air to air.
the drive reversal, I think is the name of that move. It it's not something you see a lot, but both in burnout now.
Good throw. Yeah, that's a big spend early on for both of these players here. I mean, now we're at, you know, less than 30% health available for both players. Got the double.
Both of them back now, and yeah. You saw Tactix try to take advantage of them getting to their drive impact, or their drive gauge first, but too slow on the call out, gets big punished, and is going to lose the round because of it.
It's absolutely crazy to see, you know, just the reaction speed of this drive impact. Impact for impact's sake will get you called out here, folks.
Yeah, and it's brutal when you find yourself in that scenario. So we're seeing some really interesting stuff out of 80s Bully. They're using a lot of these, you know, specials that you don't typically see a lot of. They've used the paint cans, they've used the drive reversal. That one, yeah, we see a lot of that one.
Yeah, the overhead, yeah. But I do really like a lot of the paint can setups here. Nice drive brush here, off the wall.
Oh! See,
God,
how can you hate this character, Zero? It's so cool.
Such a cool character, but I just dislike this character. Just the person, everything. The aura.
It's that boomer
attitude.
mentality, man.
It's the boomer mentality. I'm sick of it.
You're like these dang kids and their Tic Tacs. I can't handle it anymore.
The TikToks are so cool. I wish I could do it, but gosh darn it, I don't like it.
Born too late to build a computer. Born too early to enjoy TikTok. Born just in time to get cussed out on Facebook.
Good lord, and catch this super art as well. 80s Bullies wins the first game victory.
That was good stuff. Tactix is definitely showcasing some good fundamentals, though. And they've definitely, you know, had some opportunities. They've just been a tad slower in a lot of these scenarios. That was safe? Bananas.
Hey, you caught sliding in, you gotta block it. Let's go. Okay, good.
Over.
Cross up there, yeah. Big anti-air with the top two.
And just throwing out the paint can in neutral, so interesting.
Yeah, it stops at forward advance, but I'm so worried about the Sandblaster. Like, that's huge, right? Luke doesn't need to advance on top of that paint can. But I guess the next threat is like, look, I set up the paint can, I can slide underneath the Sandblaster.
I will say one of the great things is that throws don't affect the drive gauge, right? Like every time you block or you get hit, you lose a little bit of drive gauge. That doesn't work on throws. So even if you get your opponent down onto that last pixel of drive gauge, if you want to force them into burnout, throw is not the answer.
Right. Keep that pressure. And that's the mind game that you play on offense, right? Like the risk reward of like, do I keep pressing for exhaustion or do I just go for the guaranteed throw? Nice tag.
Slide comes through, but even on hit, you were negative. The numbers came up on my screen just in time to see that it was -4. We had the punish come through there from Tactix. Gets the air-to-air again.
Woo! Oh. Take this impact. We're going to go wild here. You see the 3 bar?
As long as it combos, I think you're dead.
Oh, you're dead.
Tactix going to tie it up 1 apiece.
Good round from Tactix right there. 1-0. Look at this kid. Get this kid out of my dojo.
He owns the place. His dad owns a dealership. What don't you understand?
Luke is the kid that... yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised Luke has a dojo. I'm so happy that your father that owns a dealership allows you to pursue your fighting career adventures. And when it fails, you have a safety net where your dad will back you out and always has a job at the dealership. Screw you, Luke. You don't know the struggle on the streets.
Sounds like you got some unresolved issues there, Zero. You want to talk about it after the show?
With Luke's privilege, okay?
Oh, talk about privilege. He's able to dodge out on the paint can and get a full jump in punish.
Nice throw. Ooh. Rush. And again, good tech here from 80s Bully.
Both of them into that bottom 30% of their life bar.
And there's that slide I was
that's-
talking about earlier. You got to be so careful with these sandblasters.
Oh, but
Nice.
how do
carry.
you... You had the drive gauge and your opponent didn't. You could have done anything.
GG's, it's your fault you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Drive impact again. Tactix has been calling this out time and time again in 80s. Well, we got to change it up. Another confirm into the CA. Well, excuse me, level 3. Level 3. We ain't at CA yet.
And that's still just a healthy chunk of damage just off of that one punish. Back
Reach
throw.
it. Oh! The long-term conditioning from Tactix here. I've been throwing on every drive rush, and this time, I'm going to shimmy one the heck out of you. But the confirm, we got a CA out there, the boosted damage. 80's is your last shot here because Tactix has the grip of health available.
You got the big mural on the floor coming through. Oh, but you just got crushed. Somehow staying alive, but I lost it. A little bit of spaghetti at the end there, Zero.
Look, Luke is such a cool character. I hate
That's the morally correct thing to do.
that is always correct.
We are into the next match right away. We got PhonTheLegend going up against TF Eula.
Kimberly up against Guile here. Gonna play the dance. You have to be worried about that slide in, and that's exactly what Eula was seeking out here. We can play the turtle game all day. I got classic Guile skills. Woo! Dash and throw. Oh my god.
Now this is a matchup that I know Bunch doesn't enjoy, and he even explained it a little bit why earlier in the Twitch chat. Because of the speed of Kimberly, she can just get in and ruin your day. And look at that anti-air.
Ooh.
Got it on both sides.
Yeah, that anti-air didn't have the follow-up that Fawn was looking for, but regardless, Fawn found the victory.
And it's one of those unsafe scenarios, right? Actually opting into the drive impact, just raw right out of the corner, which is definitely the scariest place to be trying that.
Okay, be so careful on the spacing. Ooh. Good defense here from Eula. Ever so patient because, again, it's the teleport and slide you're going to be so worried about here. Oh my god, not ready for the throw. What's it going to be after? Throw back at you, Eula. Return the favor into the corner. We're out of range.
Oh,
Impact
I think that's
for
a draw?
impact's sake.
Oh, it wasn't a draw! And you got the CA available, doesn't actually spin it out, but gets the
Oh
jump
my god,
over!
please, Eula.
Oh no, you're dead! You're actually dead!
I am in
Plenty of
shambles.
time to confirm.
Exactly. Twice, 2 times, Eula could have wrapped it up. It just was not ready to get the confirm. PhonTheLegend with that first game. Always kill. If you have the shot, you gotta take the kill.
Yeah, there you gotta spend the cash. You cannot be taking that with you when you lose. Oh, I don't know what Fawn hit, but Eula got the full punish. And chat, you never have to worry about whether you know your Guile got a perfect boom or not. As long as you have sound on, he will tell you.
Perfect.
Yeah, every time. Like, it's like every time. Listening to Guile players that get it almost every time is one of the worst things ever. Air throw? All right, you was kind of nice.
Oh, the deep cross up the jump light kick. Nice anti-air again. But it is so simple too. That's just crouch heavy punch, right? For Kimberly?
I think so, yeah. Pretty sure. It's not uncommon. It's kind of like Laura's, actually,
Right.
now that I think about it.
Exactly. And it's the angle too. Like it, I love the fact that Kimberly is that nice blend of Guy and Zeku as well. Like, you know, just best of both worlds between those two characters.
Yeah,
Little
people
Pookie
are really
in there, too,
vibing with her, too.
about it. Yeah.
Bop, bop, bop. Gets a slide knockdown. Ooh. Throw range in this game is fairly deceptive sometimes. Oh, you can't block those.
Yeah. Especially against that wall. That's the important fact. Nice cross under. Big confirm and kill for Fawn.
Yeah,
With the level
Eula.
1, get that boosted damage.
Yeah, 11% for the rest of the game. But yeah, Yula just doesn't seem to have the longest or strongest of punishes, right? They even got the wall crush and just they did like 2-punch flash kick. That was it. It was the end.
Nice.
And I like that we're still seeing the anti-air options from Fawn, right? Like
Yeah.
even though they don't get so much after it, the fact that they're forcing Yula to stay on the ground is pretty meaningful.
Yeah, it is absolutely huge. And nice dust for dust here. Fawn finding the throw. Rush is going to get flash kicked. Oh, that's again, at this point, Yula, like, you keep testing it, it's time to stop. The accuracy from Fawn's anti-air is just too much.
Yeah, I mean, one button gaming. We'd love to talk about it. Okay. We saw the drive impact, I think, try to come out from Fawn, but they were just too late. This is just going to be the normal level 3. Still a good chunk of damage, but not enough to close out the round.
Oh, that max range here. It's going to... Oh, my God. I know Guile's got great anti-airs, but that looked like a misinput on the flash kick. Oh, my God. The guessing game began. Rush.
That is a heartbreaker.
That is... Yeah, that is just...
Yeah.
I've never felt more attacked in my life.
Hey, look at that. More Street Fighter 6 to move on. We do have
Oh,
CrossCut versus Tactix on screen.
Not like this! Luke! All right,
Luke.
Look.
Oh, crushed.
Wow, really nice CrossCut.
Yeah. Oh, does the deep cut afterwards as well. Living up to the name. And oh, look at that punish counter coming through. Spends all that drive bar. Trying to take this as far as he'll go.
Yeah, really wants to catch up on that life. Nice follow-up. Big haymaker. No parry for you today, Ryu.
He trip guarded him with a punch. That's insane. Oh, that's tough. That is one of those newer situations for Ryu in this title. Can actually just raw charge up his fireball like that, as you saw.
Good parry. Oh my God.
Yeah, that is
Nice.
something we
Got the
saw a lot
focus.
in the first beta. Is that
And you can kind of play it against, you know, a fireball character like Luke, the speed, because it's just an easy input for these parries. So you can kind of play that game. You get a little benefit out of it, not too much. It does get that refill, right? Once you do hit the mark, it does come back for a little bit more.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like the parrying of the fireballs just kind of resets you to neutral. But it also keeps your own drive gauge intact versus just hitting it chipped away. But here we go. We've seen Tactix spend all the available drive meter every single time, but you're dead.
That's the future of Street Fighter. Remember, the future of Street
got
Fighter
the-
right there.
And look at his win count. Oh, they actually didn't put it up. I thought it was gonna say he got the ODP, but it didn't pop up.
Jeez. Oh, the parry, but no follow-up after. Tries to go for drive rush low.
Sandblast coming through, still parrying these. Charges it up.
Focus up there. Yeah, because you want to get that guard break.
Oh, raw drive impact. Still has enough active frames afterwards to keep the pressure going.
I like that variance too in the fireball game, right? Because you get the opponent conditioned to be like, okay, fireball war is happening, and then once CrossCut owns it, they go for that focus charge.
And even though we haven't seen too much out of it just yet, because they still just then send it right back out in neutral, if given the chance, that adds a lot to a combo. But talk about combos. Donkey kick.
Yo! It's Taxto versus Capcom all over again. Freaking love this game.
Oh, well, look at that. Gets punished for throwing the fireballs. Gets a reset in there as well with the target combo.
Oh, too far from the cross-up. Top two. Knockdown. Nice. Deep.
Oh. Went for that overhead that we're so used to seeing.
Woo. Nice challenge on the rush there from Tactix, but unfortunately CrossCut found the advantage of the situation here. Overhead does find the mark too, but side swap, big anti-air. You're not getting out of this corner.
Yeah, great 2 HP coming out there. Man, that sounds so much.
The roundhouse? You let my man Tactix roundhouse you like this? CrossCut.
Hell yeah. We're all in there. Got the ground and pound going.
Yo,
Oh, who went first?
What have you been talking about this entire time, Doc? You've literally been saying, don't try to set this Oki. It's not worth it. I know you're in the corner. I know we have low drive gauge, but come on. Think about the resources on the screen in front of you. Tactix. CrossCut had that on lock at that point.
It's brutal. It's something that I think will take some players a little while to get used to.
Right.
But it is one of those things you, by far and away, have to get used to.
Yeah. Because most other games, it does tell you, right? You're absolutely right. It's just like most other games, you had that opportunity. I got the hard knockdown. Let me play some meaty over the opponent. But for a drive impact, that gives the time for the opponent to react, rather than placing a button or like a fireball situation.
Yeah, you'll always get punished by drive impact in that scenario. Really, if you're going for that option, you're just really hoping that your opponent fell asleep at the wheel.
Right. And they're just guarding, especially in that corner. Like, I get it, right? You want that wall splat, guaranteed, but big risk.
Oh.
Nice jump in with fierce.
Oh, didn't get the link, though. And then we saw right afterwards, CrossCut just didn't believe in their connection. That's it. Spend the cash. Yeah.
That's a huge, massive DP. Yes, that's fireball.
Oh, too far away for a punish, but that's fine.
Wow. All right, got the space that we're looking for. Drive impact blocked. Oh my God. Oh!
Yeah, that doesn't work in this game. Can't be doing that. But either way, able to try and push towards the corner a little bit. Trades. Tactix is playing very loose with their drive gauge, and I don't know if that's better than the other option they had.
No! That's rough. I can't believe it. We missed out on the super. There we go.
Real wins.
So you saw the drive impact come in there and actually crumple Tactix. And
Get, that Matcherino is still there. $567 currently into the pot. That is all going to the quest to conquer cancer. And we're going to quest on to find out who makes it into top 8. We have the Kimberly mirror from Phon and LateenX. Excuse me. I want to make sure I pronounced it correctly there.
that is the online world there. But man, we actually see a paint can combo coming out. Gets the pickup as well.
Oh,
Charged
no.
up or tried to charge up the second can. Didn't get it successfully though.
Just a little bit too late. Nice. Confirm off the medium kick.
Round 2. Fight.
Fighting continues heading into round 2. That's +9.
Yeah, that was actually
That's-
crazy. I saw +11 in there, but I think that was on hit.
I was like, can you imagine Gio's flip kick being +9? Oh, punish counter.
LateenX. Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
Latinx?
Oh, I get you.
Okay.
I get you. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's the thought that counts.
All right, now. Listen here, y'all. I've been through the ringer of some strange names in anime, okay?
That's true. He's an anime commentator, chat. He's seen the whole gamut. But nobody here has a New England accent. I don't know what you're talking about. But that burnout stage's just about over here for Phon.
Ooh.
But just starting for LateenX.
Oh.
The EX command dash trying to get the slide in. Oh, no confirm? That would have been sick.
Oh. Trade? I love it. This is phenomenal. Nice rush.
Right.
There's our tech. Ooh,
Yeah, went
we're
for the
spending
drive
a lot of
impact
drive
there as
gauge
well.
this round here. LateenX is definitely going to pay that price a little bit later here in the round.
Opposite side, back thrown on top of it all.
Yo, that was a sick confirm.
Gonna come through, sets up the mural, gets the buff, install activated.
Jump ins here.
Oh, that frame trap was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was huge.
Didn't have enough to close out, but stocked up a paint can, and there was so much visual clutter on the screen there. I have no clue what happened. There was a drive impact, a parry rush, a drive impact, and then the round was over, I think. I don't even know fully. Oh, all right. Oh, that confirm is all you need in life. Look at the damage off of it, too.
Yeah, that's huge. All right, get out of the corner. No impact for impact here. LateenX in trouble just a bit here. We want to try to even it up to this bomb, but nice tech.
I think Fawn spending the meter, even going into burnout mode there, was still the better call. I do think they were close enough to the corner that they would have been splatted, and instead they found themselves more in a neutral position, but here they just got to be careful about this wake-up jab. It's been so problematic for them.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, good anti-air. Nice follow-up boot on top of it. But LateenX going to take advantage with the paint can set up here. Cross under on the opposite side. I've definitely got mixed. Jeez, again,
Armors
nice
through.
reaction from Fawn.
Oh, but doesn't actually have any combo afterwards. Able to get the back throw regardless. And another wake-up jab. Oh, wow.
Don't worry about those paint bottles. Paint
Yeah.
cans, excuse me. Bottles, cans, you know, they explode.
I'm sure there's a regional dialect somewhere that calls them paint bottles.
Good lord.
Kimberly.
LateenX 2-0 victory here over Fawn has been phenomenal. I'm glad you're all here sharing the moments with us. Here we go. Pizza Party continues at rapid speed. Look at that.
And chat, those of you who remember like 2 hours ago when I said it, Burkish does in fact play Jamie. So I was right.
Nice job. I do remember. You called it.
Oh, gets
Oh
the
my
command
God.
grab 2 off of that level 3. That is so cheap. Oh, that is so cheap. Chat, if you want to see just how cheap that command grab is, go find the Brian F VODs, if possible, from Beta 1. There's so much you can do off of that command grab. I can't even remember them all.
Big jump in
Plus
here. No
30.
anti-air from Kubi.
Gets the parry on the projectile, too. Burkish looking really strong, actually, so far. Able to get 2 drinks so far. Gets the counter hit on top of it. Perfect parries the wake-up option. Oh, no. Oh, that's a wrap.
Burkish
Your
is
mental-
running the set.
Yep, the super art comes out there. Not the critical art. And, yeah, you still get the sequence afterwards.
Oh, nice anti-air. All right. Kubi has a lot of work to do. Splat. Too close to that wall. Dang.
Jamie wins.
Man, that was really strong play from Burkish. I'm looking at this. Who put him in lose? I gotta find
Figure that out because Burkish is out here for vengeance right now. Okay, got the impact, push back.
Oh,
Nice
okay. They
challenge
lost
here
to
from Kubi.
ElderGoose,
Okay.
who is, I believe, currently in winner's side top 8 at the moment. Yeah, they are. So that's good stuff from both parties there. Right now, we're going to have to see some adjustments come out from SuperKamiCuby, which they've definitely made some. I mean, look at these HP bar differentials.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a little more overwhelming in this round here, but Burkish activating, trying to get at least 1 level up on the drink. Parries here. Burkish has a long road ahead of them to try to turn this around. Not impossible, but the drive gauge gone now. Whoa,
Wow.
fewer options really trying to take advantage of the offense.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those scenarios where it's like with the drive gauge gone, what is really left? And you saw Burkish try and go for that meaty palm, excuse me. But even just an OD fireball on wake up was enough to beat the spacing wise.
Oh, nice air-to-air here from Burkish.
Yeah, that dive kick is actually nuts that you get for just the first level. It's why you see so many Jamies sometimes just get the first level and then just apply pressure. Like, look at this.
Oh!
That
You
was,
thought a
that was
third
cheap.
throw was coming? Look, this is why I have the talent on my name here. Final round. Let's check. Got the rush here and still able to block. We're safe. +3. Good lord.
Wow.
Excellent drive rush confirmed.
Really strong punish counter. Taking control in this corner. Just gets the jab connect. We got loops? Or we just got damage? We just got damage.
Just
Going
got
for
the
another shimmy
damage.
attempt.
Okay, want to take the lead. Oh no, already committed to the crouching medium, so that drive impact will find the mark. We're going for a neutral reset here with this level 3 CA.
Yeah, it'll bring the HP bars a little bit closer, but even with this after combo, the scaling at this point is so crazy that you just get knocked down in a drink.
No confirm. That's unfortunate.
That should be enough.
You can't be dancing all crazy in front of Ken like that.
Yeah, Ken, you know, you mentioned earlier that he's trying to live his life of a b-boy, but Jamie actually lives that life. So you can definitely see some of the jealousy and hate coming through with that that super art there.
Big anti-air. Look, had all the time in the world to confirm that we were going to hit that mark.
Gets the throw, gets the drink. Still a little bit of parry, both the fireballs on top of it too.
Ooh, okay. Had the drive gauge to withstand that impact. 2 anti-airs back to back. I had enough, says Kubi.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to cool my jets on that one. Hang out. Air to air come through. Gets a second drink for himself. Levels up that much more. Wow.
You got to be so careful. I appreciate the crouch jabs, but Burkish at a perfect range here to get a punish. Nice wake up EX.
Gets the throw too.
Ooh,
Is that enough?
good done.
Yeah, KO. So set
That's
point
the
now
pattern.
coming in for Burkish.
Yeah, that's the pattern we're starting to see from Burkish. In the corner, we're getting 2 throws back to back here. And by the third one, you're expecting Kubi to try to tech.
Drive rush forward. And SuperKamiCuby's been looking really good in this corner. Even getting the punish counter throw, which just does so much damage.
Oh no, the throw loops. Kubi got him too, but the neutral jump out of the corner for Burkish. Plenty of work, low meter.
Oh, spends the last bit of their drive meter to get the parry, but I don't know. We'll have to see if it was worth it because they got a little wise to go.
Okay, but we got the air-to-air follow-up. Nice tech again. Has to be so careful. One touch. Fireball will make it even easier here. Dive kick short just to avoid a punish here. But SuperKami is ready to smother that offense. Round apiece, game apiece. This is it, folks.
Final game, final round to determine who gets a top 8 loser spot and who gets to go home for the day. Punish counter coming in here for Burkish. Just spends it.
Okay, that's a
these are
big
so
lead
cool.
right there. Of course, Kami still has that meter to try to make a catch-up too.
Yeah, I mean, even their drive gauge isn't that, you know, far gone. They only lost 2 bars.
With throws, we'll get you punished here all the time in the world. Tatsu cross up whiffs. And that's a level 2 for Burkish.
that's
Should
enough.
be able to wrap this up. It does. 2-1 victory for Burkish, sealing a deal and a spot in this top 8.
Man, any of these counter pokes that Itachi's Legacy is throwing out. Wow, the patience to wait for the kite, but still comes down with a button, does Itachi's Legacy. Are we going to stay same side? Yes, we are. We're going to go for the throw on the reset. A second throw? That was going to be 3.
Yes, yes. You always go for 3.